happy Halloween. My name is Crimson Kitty and this is my first video on YouTube, one of my tutorials, and this is a glittery Vagina Dentata video. So we're gonna get started here, and I am drinking my coffee. It is We Can't All Be a Princess. Everyone has to clap as I walk by. One of my friends, Dahlia, gave it to me. I love that coffee mug. So I'm just getting my life, waking up. I'm starting by putting out little V's, just tiny little V's, obviously more coffee, more V's, and then as I get it placed on my forehead, I'm going to actually start doing it in a zigzag motion all along down my face and all along down the neck, since the piece is actually going to have a neck to face component. I want it to all be a super consistent look. So now I'm just speeding it up. As you can see, the background was moving a little bit. That was my cat. I had to stop filming for a minute and put him in another room because he was not having it. He did not like my setup and he wanted to knock it down 5 times. So now you can see I also connected it to the lower neck. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill in everything. I used my Makeup Forever flash palette. I mixed the pink and the black. I did equal ratios, and then I put a tiny extra bit of pink into it to get this kind of bloody, like, dark color. I wanted there to be a contrast of the colors, so on the sides I used a lot of like pinks and reds that I ended up changing later, but for this it was perfect. And also because it's a cream, when we put glitter on it, it's going to be even better. And it's going to stick so much better. I was able to wear this and it was super comfortable, and I was wearing it for hours. And we're going to do the neck as well. So now we are doing the first perimeter of our vulva. Not vagina, vulva. And I'm using a pink from my Aquacolor, my Krylon Aquacolor palette. And I'm just being silly. I'm just filling that in. And now what I'm doing is I'm going into the white and just making the lines just a little distressed. I don't want it to be perfect. And then I'm going with just a pink shadow that I had just to kind of set that so it doesn't bleed too much into the white. And now I'm doing the second perimeter or vulva. And I did this in a red. Now, I ended up changing this later because there was no contrast. If I were to redo this look, I would do the first perimeter in a bright neon pink. I think that that would actually work out a lot better for me. And I'm going to actually continue this down the neck. So I'm actually using a black shadow, and on one of the edges, I'm actually putting in shadows. You don't have to go crazy with this because we're going to outline this entire thing with black. And then I'm just going over the same stuff. Honestly, I had no idea what I was doing when I even did this. I was like, oh, well, let's just make this happen. So it's a lot of me just kind of going back and forth. So it's not really cohesive in the way that I did the makeup. But this is the outline that I was talking about. I just like that little bit of shadow just to pop it out. I usually use a dark brown for a shadow, but because this is so dark already, black totally applies here. And I'm also outlining the perimeters as well. And basically what I'm doing is I'm going to do my neck and my clavicle and give it a contour. And then I was like, I like the black all over. And then I literally went ham with the black. this is the part where my SD card was filled. And yeah. Oops, sorry. I wait like 2 hours in between like finishing this off, so I got bored and I just started doing stuff. So I did a little bit more. As you can see, I actually filled it with black. So what I just did was I took this old Makeup Forever hot pink shadow and I actually filled the pink because I wanted it to be brighter. And then I took a dark red, the Ben Nye Lumiere in cherry red, and I actually put that for the ending. So this is the Fleet Street Bloodworks, and this is really cool. It looks shiny and it's not sticky. Like, it's expensive, but oh my god, it's amazing. So basically, I'm going over the black because I was being lazy and not working into the product. That's why it's so damn streaky. But I just didn't care. I just wanted to get like just an easy perimeter as opposed to really covering it for something. Because I knew I was going to wear like a leather jacket. And I was like, I want it to be punk rock. Ooh, she got her little contacts and a wig on. Yes. So now I'm going to be going in with the glitter. I actually have so much glitter, I don't even know what any of it's called. This is a bright pink glitter that I got from IMATS at some point, and I'm using an old MAC red glitter that I've had for probably like 8 years. Glitter never goes bad, who cares? I could also recommend the Ben Nye Sparklers as well. And the Lit, glitters, yeah, Lit Cosmetics. Ah, amazing. But now I'm just gonna go touch everything up. I'm like, oh, that needs to be touched up. That looks like shit. You know, like, it's just those types of things. Oh, and the big reveal. Look, filters. Yay. I'm really not taking myself seriously when I'm making all these faces. Anyway, that was my first tutorial. I hope that made any sense. I've never made a tutorial in my life. I know how to explain things in person because I am a professional working makeup artist, but this is what I have for you. I want you all to have a happy Halloween. It's actually really easy. It's just all paints. Have a good night, guys.